coming soon. Power Rangers Dino Fury, baby! Fuck that! Should have been Dino Nights. That's my TED Talk. Thank you for coming.
Where's the love for Mighty Morphin? When are we ever going to get a remake?
Listen, I just watched the trailer for it like yesterday, and they gave the homage. There's so many Dino Rangers. Now here's a new one. Which they're literally dinosaur knights, but they called it Dino Fury.
And I thought
They could have just really gone with Dino Knights. Easy. That would have been a good title, but we went with Dino Fury, like we're Jungle Fury. Fuck off.
And I thought the one where you told me like one of the Zords was a pirate ship was crazy.
No, that one was pretty cool because it could be any Zord.
Huh.
It literally not literally transform, but it takes a mechanic that a Zord had. Like with Mystic Force, it gave a wizard look to it. The pirate ones was like by far the best one, but when it came to America, it was the worst. It didn't even give its own series. It was like, here's the Angels, which was Megaforce, and then they're like, we'll give you 10 episodes, and then Super Megaforce, we're just going to give up Pirates, and that's what it's going to be.
Like, how many you said? Like, you said there's all these in Japan, but like only a few in America. How many?
So, 45. About 45.
Okay.
That's not a bit.
No, we should be past 45, actually. We just did the... No, I'm thinking... No, we're at 45. This is year 45, and Police versus... Yeah, it was Police versus Thieves.
Don't even finish that. Don't even finish
Police
that.
versus Thieves, which were French thieves. It was,
Look, I'm not gonna lie. The moment you said police versus, I was like, first of all, you don't need to finish that. We're in 2020. We're gonna have people busted through.
So you guys can't see. You so cool! Welcome back to the Struggle Century Podcast. I am your host, Otaku, and of course I have
K1.
YV Sawyer.
Crazy Asian.
and Otaku. Today's topic is Microsoft has just bought Bethesda. Discuss.
$7.5 billion. One of the largest video game acquisitions in gaming history. So effectively, that means Microsoft now owns, like, essentially Wolfenstein, Doom, Elder Scrolls, Fallout, etc., etc. That also means Microsoft now owns the original creators to Commander Keen. It's software.
So does that mean they own something from Bethesda, Maryland?
Okay. I don't even know where that went, but still.
Bethesda, Maryland!
I get that, but just like...
They bought the whole city.
They bought everything in acquirement to the Bethesda Gaming Studios.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually had bought an entire city at this point.
Yes, but let's, on a lighter note, can we at least give credit to Microsoft? Because actually I found this out maybe 2 days afterwards. EA was very close to buying Bethesda. So
Okay.
I got to give Microsoft some credit. I'll take Microsoft owning them, then EA. Just think of all those microtransactions for the next Elder Scrolls.
Right?
So, you know what, Microsoft? Thank you. Thank you, Microsoft.
Thank you, Microsoft. I never thought I'd say this. I had a love-hate relationship with Microsoft. You do you.
Yes, but like, that was, out of the entire week, one of the biggest moments. Like, I just remember clicking on Twitter, Bethesda's trending, and I'm like, oh, maybe they announced something, because it was...
Bethesda died. Why is this trending?
Stop it. You know that's the reason I have anxiety every time I go on Twitter now, because I remember one day I was literally just surfing, and it just says, Mark Hamill. I'm like, please no, please no. Click, happy birthday, Mark Hamill. Oh.
It's like you see Trump trending, you're like, please be dead, please, damn it!
Mm-hmm.
Trump bans TikTok. Ultimately fails.
Mm-hmm.
It's like seeing it on with Macaulay Culkin. It's like, oh no, I don't think he's that. Oh, okay, I feel old now.
Mm-hmm.
What is he, like 45?
He turned 40 about a month and some change ago.
Jesus Christ.
Mm.
Drugs do a lot of things to make you look like that.
Yeah.
Oh, please. He was 40 16 years ago after some of that, some of those binges. But
He cleaned up a bit.
At least he cleans up a bit. Unlike what's his face, Brendan Fraser. Have you seen him age? He did not age well.
No, I haven't
Let me
seen
look at that.
one.
You said Brendan Fraser?
Brendan Fraser from The Mummy.
You know, he kind of went AWOL after the Mummy.
yeah,
He was in Scrubs.
like
He
I'm
played Dr. He did a
sorry.
great job being a dead guy.
I'm sorry, but the Mummy was his
yeah.
like he was
did
his
2
peak.
episodes. One alive, one dead.
Damn.
Yeah, he didn't age well, right?
Man,
Okay.
did not age
Okay.
Yes, but like so out of this whole thing, when I found out Microsoft bought Bethesda, the first thing that literally went was, oh my God, does this mean everything is going to be exclusive to Microsoft? And Phil Spencer came out and said it's going to be on a case-by-case basis. So he's going to look at every game and decide their exclusivity. So we know a bunch are going to be timed, but he is going to make like one series. Now, the only ones I know he's not going to make exclusive are going to be Elder Scrolls, Doom, and Wolfenstein. Because they will make it too much money on multi-platform.
How about Quake?
I can see Quake being an
Quake
exclusive.
has been questionable lately. As far as I'm aware, they've been messing around with Steam, Valve.
Mhm.
So, and their latest thing that I remember, as far as I remember, was them doing Quake Live. Now that went pretty well for about a year. Everyone was glad that Quake came back to an extent. But then it quickly dipped off. So Quake is just one of those things where if they could get the fan base coming back again and then get everyone else to go with the fan base, then it might be an exclusive. But other than that, I don't see it being Xbox exclusive.
Yeah, like out of the reason I picked those 3 is because let's call it Doom Eternal came out on all platforms and it sold really well. And literally their first game from Bethesda they're putting up next month for free is Doom Eternal, and that's smart because the Doom Eternal first DLC drops later that month, so they're giving everybody it for free so they can play it and they buy the DLC later. So I'm like, that's marketing, smart. But I don't come on, Doom has been placed on so many consoles and PC, so I don't see them losing, gonna just do that for multi-platform.
Really, is anything really exclusive? Because then you just get it on PC.
Literally, if it has a screen, someone will try to port Doom on it. Like even pregnancy tests that have Doom running on it.
I just recently saw that too. I was like, oh
Man,
man, I was out here playing Doom.
Babe,
Am I pregnant? I just killed an imp, so.
babe, my battery's low. Can you pee on this?
Oh God. Yes, but the other 2, which would be Elder Scrolls. We know Elder Scrolls 6 is coming, and let's call it.
Elder Scrolls has been coming out for years.
But that's what I mean. We take it.
All right, this is what's gonna happen. They're gonna make a huge announcement, and then they're gonna be like, "Hey guys, Skyrim for PS5." Like Elder Scrolls Skyrim, let's go again.
Listen, we can take from Lorenzo Senpai. We know that's Elder Scrolls anything is going to be remade, and ported all around. So when Elder Scrolls 6 come out, I would not be surprised if it's a time exclusive, but it's going to be on all platforms. And then the other one I said...
Wolfenstein.
Yeah, Wolfenstein. Come on. We all know that killing Nazis is allowable for all ports. So
it's rated E for everyone. Except for those who are Nazis.
Fuck
Fuck
Nazis. Fuck Nazis.
Fuck Nazis.
Fuck Nazis.
Okay.
What?
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 What? I said fuck Nazis. What you mean?
What? I swear to God, you said I like Nazis.
Excuse me.
Whoa.
Sir.
Good sir.
Sir. We'll have the proof and I'll put it straight into the comments.
Excuse me.
Good sir. Good sir. We are all in this room a color that would not please Nazis, so I don't think anybody here would praise any kind of thing with Nazis.
The 3 out of the 4 of us go, says you, puts on blue contacts and a blonde wig.
Okay. So then the thing that I noticed was, after they announced how this was going to go, I just didn't get this. Before the whole thing of announcing what this time and exclusivity, everybody started then pushing for Sony to buy Konami because now they want that. And I just didn't see that. And then the main thing was make Silent Hill and Metal Gear Solid exclusive. And then I'm just in my head, weren't people still shitting on Konami for what they did to Kojima and what they did to most of the franchises? Like now Konami's getting all this free press. What?
Yeah. No. I don't see. In all honesty, I don't see Konami ever coming back. I mean, I'll still play some of their games without any doubt. But as far as respect goes, no.
Konami, I'm just saying, man. Give me my DDR back. Took it out of Dave and Buster's. Don't know if it's in round 1, but like for real, I'd bring it back.
Listen, like I know there's rumors of a new Silent Hill coming out.
Real quick though. I just want a remix to WAP that goes to the next DDR minute. Now, man, people will be fucking playing that shit.
No.
Like the white drunk girls that wear high heels onto the metal mats that like gives me anxiety.
Wow.
No.
Like, oh my god,
if that happens, they're gonna have a cleaning crew every time coming over at DDR because these girls who think they got some WAP are just really pissing themselves.
Why do I just see a bunch of kids?
Wet ass piss.
Why would I just always think of when the kids walk by with their parents? Mommy, why is the floor wet?
Good old water sports.
It's like the Family Guy episode where they did a segue into Lois bringing Stewie to watch Magic Mike, and she's like, "Oh, this seat's wet. This seat's wet. This seat's wet, but it's in the back. This seat's wet."
So I guess we're just literally pitching the idea to go ahead and open an indoor pool in the Dave & Buster's.
You know what?
Kiddie pool though.
Now, would the water be organic? Would you call it organic?
Well, it would have flavor.
It's better than Flint, Michigan.
Important announcement. Dihydrogen monoxide is gluten-free. That is all.
Important announcement. There is such thing as a diet water. If you need to figure out what that is, it's called WAP.
Well, wait. Is this before or after the 5 daiquiris?
Yes.
Wow. I thought like I've been installing those in people's ceilings in my old job.
I'm just saying.
That gets mold and mildew.
I'm just saying. Someone's gonna want fruit flavor, so.
I don't know. Someone's
You think
gonna
there's
be like, yo, I smell a lot of tuna for some reason.
there's a parody called WAP? It's wet ass fleshlight.
Oh. We have got to we got to move on because I think we're just giving Pornhub a bunch of ideas.
Which means probably already there.
Yeah.
Thanks for you're welcome for the tags, Pornhub. Okay, so the thing on Konami with like PS5, it's like I'm sorry, after what they did to Kojima, not just with Metal Gear, but also what they did to Death Stranding, when they literally firebombed the reviews and paid people to do it.
Yeah.
Dude,
I can't.
Krusty Krab pizza delivery, the game? Fuck yeah! You know, there's that one streamer that's saying the whole song every time you're playing.
Yeah.
They had his mom view, his only view.
You know, with Konami even actually doing that, Kojima wasn't even surprised that they were even going to try to go that route. He just pressed on. He was happy that he was able to get his project out, and he's moving on to better things. And people are already supporting him regardless. They're Kojima Productions. All right, let's do it. Let's see what goes on. We're still going to follow you. You know.
Yeah, because the whole thing is when he was screwed out of Konami, he said, "Oh, I'm gonna go make my own studio." He took a good load of their workers who literally said, "If they're getting rid of you, I want to come work for you." So I straight up respect to Kojima for giving jobs. The thing that just gets me is that one year at the Game Awards when he won an award and they literally kept him out of that, and the whole freaking audience booed them out of the building. And I was like, y'all just petty as fuck.
So.
I mean, that's just like, I understand you have your things, but you cannot keep a man out of one of the living legends of gaming, out of the Game Awards. That's just dirty. Still to this day. Respect to you, Kojima, no matter what. I hope you listen to this. Okay, so seeing on one of the topics of companies buying studios for exclusivity, let's also just put this down that AT&T was actually getting ready to sell WB Games. Literally, they have like a $4 billion debt, and they literally were getting ready to sell to either EA, Blizzard, or Microsoft. So Microsoft and EA also came close to owning WB Games, i.e. WB Montreal and Rocksteady. And then, right as soon as the new Batman game got announced, along with Suicide Squad, so Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League, they were like, nah, we keeping this. We keeping this. But the funny thing is now is like they're keeping a gaming studio, but they're still getting rid of DirecTV and Crunchyroll. I was like, and
what?
Yeah. So the thing is, actually, Crunchyroll, they tried to sell Crunchyroll to PlayStation for $1.5 billion.
You know what? I want all my anime games that could never be made, that are in Japan, that has not come to America. Let's just do it.
I'm just saying, if my life is a villainous can get a game, anything can get a game nowadays. So there's still hope.
Okay.
Even ours favorite game, Boku no Pico.
I mean, if God.
It also might be Adams too. I don't know. That kid's weird.
But yeah, so.
We know a few of them.
Yeah, but just knowing that they literally said, okay, screw our cable company, screw the anime streaming, we're going to keep the gaming. I mean, that's just literally hard yes. We see that money coming in 2021 and 2022. So, good on them, because honestly, I just did not want Batman or NetherRealm Studios, who do Mortal Kombat, to fall under EA yet again. Oh God. Like, you want a pack of batarangs? Okay, $10 for 10 batarangs. Oh, you want to fight this boss? Just 99 cents to open the door. And then, oh, you want to actually punch the boss? That's going to be 5 cents per finger. Just a ball into a fist. And then just going off that topic. So then, like, the exclusives, I see now that Xbox is actually trying to jump on that, which I'm good. Mm-hmm. Microsoft is smart for doing that. But this is literally like Sony fans were getting ticked that they were doing this because they might take it away. But I'm like, well, remember that Sony bought Insomniac Studios after Spider-Man, and let's call it, they own Ratchet and Clank, they own Spider-Man, and they own Sunset Overdrive, which I'm still waiting for that remake to happen on either PS4 or PS5. And I'm like, I mean, you guys kind of waved about that. We got Spider-Man, i.e. Spider-Man only for the Marvel's Avengers, and people were ticked at that. But I'm just like, now they get Bethesda and everybody's ticked at them. I'm like, but the exclusives are what make the games then. So everybody needs their exclusive. It's like being pissed that Mario still belongs to Nintendo. What?
What? I can play Mario and Sonic at the Summer Olympics at Dave & Buster's. That's not exclusive.
Hey, it's just well, it is exclusive on Mario Kart because that's the only place you can play Pac-Man and the taiko drum.
Waluigi all the way.
Hmm?
It's Waluigi #1, baby.
Well, he's not number one enough to be in Smash.
He's in Smash. Assist the trophy. He's in Smash. Also, he's not a playable character.
Assist trophy and me costume.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
How bad is it that you got a whole community wanting one character to be in just to be turned into a costume, an assist trophy? But my thing is the whole costume, not just to pretend to be Waluigi. I mean, that's just huge.
No. Here's the better thing about it. You have a whole community wanting one character, yet we get another goddamn Fire Emblem character instead.
That nobody wanted.
Mm.
No, it is not even like a good one, too.
Yeah,
He doesn't counter.
And they hyped that up as the final one, and everybody was throwing everything.
Final one for expansion 1.
Right. I'm just saying, but they were hyping that up for weeks on end of who was it going to be, and everybody.
It's a Fire Emblem character that does not counter. She's the only one that doesn't counter out of the Fire Emblems.
And remember, like, this was when they were.
Does Robin counter? Square.
So, yeah, sorry, I was just like, okay.
Why score? Does Robin counter?
Robin? No.
Okay. But everyone that has a fucking sword can counter.
That makes no sense.
But this one can't? Fucking sword to counter, but no.
Well, I can beat you on that one. So think of a community that literally brings in tons of game franchises that literally people have been clamoring to make remakes and or new games of it just to turn them into costumes, and then you have to beat a challenge mode just to get those costumes. And then when you beat the challenge mode to have said costumes and you still say, where's the new one? They're like, oh, well, we tried to experiment with a recent game and not enough people bought it, so we're not going to bring it back either way. You know what I'm talking about? Street Fighter. And I'm doing that because of Darkstalkers. They literally brought back the original 2 games of Darkstalkers and said, well, if everybody buys enough, we'll make a new one. Nobody, like, majority didn't buy it because, you know, it was the old arcade version. And then people were like, oh, well, when's Darkstalkers coming out? Wait, what are we talking about again? Remember you said Darkstalkers aren't dead? We said that? But no, yeah, we can come back. Oh, but they're going to come back as costumes? Oh, and in Resident Evil Resistance, they're going to come back as statues. Easter eggs.
That's dumb.
Yeah, I mean, that's nothing. But, so let me go ahead and pose this question. Like, what would be a company that you would not mind being exclusive, and what title would you like to be exclusive to any kind of gaming console? Let's go ahead and start with Weiswar.
Square Enix on PlayStation.
Okay, I can see that. Seeing as mainly Final Fantasy got jumped on that.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I would definitely see that as well. But if I had to choose, I honestly wish that someone would at least pick up Sega. You know, we got a huge fan base out there, and yes, they're getting some kind of credit. The last remaining people at Sega, you know, is giving them credit. Like, look at Sonic Mania. That was made by fan base. Mm-hmm. So look how great that came out to be. Now Sonic Forces, but
I mean, they
you know what I'm saying.
themselves.
Someone needs to pick up Sega, give them the actual financial boost that they need. Now, as far as exclusivity,
Nintendo.
Yeah, because they've really been working with Nintendo a whole lot, so I can see Nintendo being a very good parent to them.
I thought they were like a parent company or something.
I literally thought they
through the years. As soon as it started tanking, that's when Nintendo was like, "Come here, Sega, you come with me."
I literally thought Nintendo bought Sega after the Dreamcast flopped. I literally thought, because you know that's when actually Sega characters started coming on to Nintendo, and I was like, Nintendo bought Sega? But then I know, oh no, Sega's its own company still. It's still Sega and Sonic Team, and it's just like, yeah, we're still just gonna make games for multi-platformers. But since you just bumped off there is a rumor that Microsoft may be looking to buy Sega.
I'm not sure how.
I know. When I heard that, I was like, that better stay multi-platform. I don't mind if it's under the Microsoft banner, but you cannot hold Sega Sonic on Xbox alone. Yeah. I just can't see that.
That's why they also, at least to me, I feel like Microsoft made that mistake of, you know, just making all Rare games, of course, except for Donkey Kong, you know, Microsoft exclusive. Like, that was a terrible mistake. And then they slowly started, you know, giving bits and pieces. Like Killer Instinct, they're like, okay, we'll throw this off at Steam. You know, at least that's one, as far as I'm aware. I don't know if they threw it at anything else.
Well, yeah, Killer Instinct was a launch title for Xbox One, and they actually did bring a good load of characters. It was just the whole way the marketing of first free to play with one character, and then you have to buy the rest. I'm like, you guys could have at least released season 1 of all the characters, then just brought season 2, season 3. I'll give you points for bringing back like most of the original cast, but you just should have marketed. That's honestly what turned me off from the Xbox, and I loved Killer Instinct. But the thing that gets me is they own Rare, and they still haven't made Perfect Dark remake. They haven't made another Banjo-Kazooie, and you know they just made Battletoads, which is all right. But you know, the one thing I'm still ticked out is, like, out of all these graphics and things, they have not made a sequel to Conker's Bad Fur Day. Out of every game I would love to buy, again, one I want to remake, which they did on, like, Xbox 360, but I would love to see it remastered on Xbox Series X. But then I would love to see a true sequel to Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Oh, that would be glorious.
The literal first major mature game that literally tricked parents back on the N64. It's like, oh, little Jimmy wants to play this. Oh, what the fuck? You have a fucking paint pot, a fucking paint pot. What did that paint pot just say?
Oh,
And you, Otaku?
I'm gonna bounce off of Crazy Asian over here. Capcom.
And under which console?
Oh, it's always under Nintendo mostly,
Mhm.
because most of Capcom, but one's the most recent Capcom game besides Street Fighter.
Devil May Cry.
That's actually one of them. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
'Cause I was looking at all the bases. I was like, huh. But yeah, just for Nintendo, because most of the stuff they can actually grab, some Capcom, throw it straight back to Smash.
Agreed.
I mean, the simple thing. But they could also make a new game of just Capcom versus Nintendo, or something on that line. Now, on a different note, Sucker Punch. I'm still waiting for Sly Cooper 5. All right, and maybe a new Infamous game.
I would be down with that.
With Capcom being said, I really miss this sound. They just need to throw that back out just because.
Yes. But I will jump off and say Capcom, but I want it under the Sony branch, and mainly because out of every single platform, Sony has literally pushed Capcom. I won't lie, they literally put their own money into the Capcom cut for Street Fighter. They've literally been more of the people to actually promote it. And honestly, out of the three consoles, if Capcom was under Sony exclusively, I think we could actually get 1, Beautiful Joe 3, 2, a remake of majority of fighting games we want, like SNK vs. Capcom, Marvel vs. Capcom, which they now can do the licensing to, and then of course like a few other games I wouldn't mind. They remade Strider. I definitely would want Captain Commando. I mean, we got the arcade version, but I would love a Captain Commando made. Yeah.
Heard Captain Commando in a long minute.
Yeah, I like their arcade version, the Capcom arcade mix, which was smart.
Mm-hmm.
It just thing that got me was when they made that stick and then just said, "Nah, we're not bringing these to consoles. We're just gonna put this on a big old stick you can plug in your TV." And I'm just like, you could make it for platforms and make so much more money. And then another thing that just ticked me off, and I'll talk about this in another cast, but recently they just literally released another Mega Man X that's supposed to be a remaster for the original X series on mobile. Capcom needs to stop doing mobile. Out of everything they've done in this year, it has been Resident Evil 2 and 3 Remake and Devil May Cry 5 have been their top-selling games for the years. And they're literally losing more money in mobile than anything. So Capcom just literally needs to be under Sony, because Sony would not play that shit. They would not fuck with any kind of mobile games, and they would just stick to its main IPs.
Yeah.
We also get another Earthworm Jim, because the last one was 2010.
I got some bad news about that. So there is a new Earthworm Jim.
Yes.
It's just bought by Intellivision.
You might as well just scrap it.
Yeah, that's the point. They literally have a literal clip of the new Earthworm Jim, but it's for this new. Intellivision actually was the thing that competed with Atari, but now they're bringing some other new way of it back, and then they bought the rights to Earthworm Jim, and that's supposed to be his major launch title. And I'm just like, you have Earthworm Jim. Majority of people have played Earthworm Jim and Earthworm Jim 2 and Earthworm Jim 3D. That was still a good game. I don't care what you got to say about that. That was an amazing game. And you're going to bring it out for Intellivision. The fuck?
Also, the guy who created Earthworm Jim is kind of a jerk.
Yeah, I will agree. That day he was trending on Twitter.
On a different note, could we get Castle Crashers 2?
You know what? Behemoth actually needs to get behind that. Is it Behemoth and Newgrounds, or is it just
Behemoth?
It's
So,
Behemoth.
okay, so yeah, they really need to get behind that because it was phenomenal. And then when they decided to do
For the Switch.
for the Switch, and then do all the HD, well, quote unquote HD remaster.
Dude, can't wait for the future where it's now going to be HD remakes. It's now, guys, you guys ready for the 4K remake?
Well, that's the thing, though, because Behemoth was going so strong with Alien Hominid into Castle Crashers, and then their third game, I forgot what it was.
I didn't even realize that they had a third
Yeah,
game.
that's the thing. It was their third game that literally, just after that, nothing. And now I know they're bringing back Alien Hominid as, like, a party game. Like, there's supposed to be, like, a multiplayer thing where you play as multiple alien hominids.
Fuck that. Go Castle Crashers.
That's what I mean. I'm like straight up. It's just like...
Castle Crashers.
Yeah, I agree.
Castle Crashers Battle Royale.
Oh, God.
Oh,
No.
Oh, it'd just be a race to the castle again.
It's how quickly everyone can beat that level.
How quickly can you beat the game to capture the clown?
Oh, yes.
I fucking hated you for that. He goes, yeah, you got this. You can beat me. And I was like, no, motherfucker, you beat me. I ain't gonna kiss no fucking clown. Fuck this shit.
And you still got it.
I was like, God damn it.
That was the thing. Like, Castle Crashers has one of the best final bosses, but then the reward is just like, eh.
That's what you get for playing on Newgrounds.
That's why you beat the first 3 bosses and take that before you get to the final.
It's just representing what you are, a clown.
Mhm.
We're expecting anything else.
I want to hop off of this and say that,
Then hop off.
yeah, as much as it pains me to say this, but I think Nintendo should buy Atari.
You want ET for the Atari back again? Hell yeah, dude.
Hey,
4K remake.
Hey, he doesn't have to worry about the remake.
He's probably also the guy that wants Superman 64 as a remake.
No, but hey, man, if you want an ET, there's a bunch of free ones. Just get a shovel and go in the desert near Area 51. You'll be able to find as many as you want.
See, that's true.
Alright, guys. But for real, though, Hubert.
You know,
That would just be so awkward. It's like when Bubsy got a remake
Yeah.
and there was a sequel. It's like
Guys, no, I just
everybody.
thought of the best one. The Lion King.
that technically did. It didn't get remastered, but it just got brought on major consoles.
Yeah.
So
But like, HD remake, but just keep the levels as is and make it even harder. Do it Super Mario 2. The one that never came to America.
the lost
okay.
levels.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, you know what? That would actually be great.
Yeah,
I would not mind that. That'd be an interesting. That would honestly.
Let it be a collection, but it's all the Disney games. Like
That's
you add with Tarzan, Aladdin,
Goop
Lion
Troop.
King.
Well, that's already been made. Darkwing Duck was thing.
DuckTales. But like they already did that. But
Yeah,
like,
number 2, like they did number 1, but they did not touch number 2.
yeah.
Bonkers.
Something like that, like
Yes.
like just
That
have
would be-
just a collection. Like Kingdom Hearts just did all in one.
I mean, I would agree when it says that we would like a Disney, like the way they remastered the DuckTales first game. That was amazing.
Yeah.
But like I would like number 2. I would like Darkwing Duck to be remade. I would definitely want Tailspin, and I guess Bonkers. Bonkers was so good on the Super Nintendo, so that would make a good remake.
No, I forgot that they did Chippendale.
Yeah.
Rescue Rangers, yes.
They also did 101 Dalmatians.
I did. PTSD. in all honesty. Same thing when Kingdom Hearts, they decided to just throw in 101 Dalmatians.
I wanted them to get 625 of the cousins for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Jesus.
Come on.
Look, here's my thing. Now that we're on the subject of 101 Dalmatians, look, those two.
Hey, there's
Mom and
102,
Dad.
by the way.
Excuse me.
Yeah, there's a sequel movie. Then it's
Oh,
102
please, we don't even talk about
that.
All I'm saying is, look, Mom and Dad had to be retired at some point. They should have just stopped at the first litter. Like anything else after
If you
that.
consider that it could have been the They could have.
You ain't bringing that up.
If they haven't happened for Beauty and the Beast, it could have been the actual dad.
No.
The human dad.
No.
What do you think they could talk?
We are not going into mixing the Disney multiverse. That'll be a whole other freaking podcast.
That's why Beauty and the Beast is a thing. Stockholm Syndrome and bestiality.
Look, man, I'm just saying, Beast had some claws, Belle wanted some claws.
Some white claws.
Oh. And on that note, thank you all for listening to the Struggle Session podcast.
I am your host, Otaku, and as always, keep moving forward. We'll see you guys in the next video.
And if you want more disturbing podcasts like this, remember to push the hashtag NXL for G4. We're still trying that.
Wait. Anyone looking forward to Xbox All-Stars Battle Royale?
Leave a dislike.